Hey, what's up everyone? Foxhounder N313 here. And today I'm going to give you guys my Nintendo E3 predictions. I was going to do this like a month ago, but I'm glad I waited because now we know more about Nintendo's plans for E3. We know that they're not going to do a traditional stage show or presentation, whatever you want to call it, and that they're going to focus on games coming in 2017. Now, they could be misleading us on that part, and they could tease some games for 2018. But usually when they say that they're going to stick to something for these kinds of presentations, they usually stick to it. I'm going to take them at their word and keep my expectations as realistic as possible. So since they're focusing on games coming in 2017, I think a lot of what we're going to see is trailers for games we already know about, with Mario Odyssey being the most obvious, and then there's Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Fire Emblem Warriors, etc., etc. I think this event will possibly go on for about 35 to 45 minutes. Maybe they'll go a full hour. I guess it depends on how much chitter chatter there is about each individual game and how many games they have to show. As for potential new games from Nintendo, I think there could possibly be three, and that's unannounced games, that is. One is Smash Bros. 4. I think they'll just port the Wii U version over to the Switch, add in the DLC, hopefully add in the stages from the 3DS version, and call it a day. I think they'll have Smash Bros. Essentially be a platform for them this generation, much like Mario Kart 8. And I can see that coming out this year. Now, that might be a stretch, but if Nintendo wants to stick to their strategy of releasing one first-party game every month, there are a few months left in this year where they really don't have anything that's coming out, at least that we know of, and that's where E3 comes in. The second game I could see them possibly announcing is Pokemon Stars, if that is in fact a thing. Now, there's been speculation that they may announce that before then, and that could very well be the case. But if it is coming to the Switch and only to the Switch, that's a pretty big deal, and I could see, them wanting to save that for E3. And third and finally, the Mario Rabbids RPG crossover, which I don't know if you consider that first party or third party. It would be a crossover. But there have been so many rumors about that now, I assume that it's an actual thing. As for third-party games, I don't know. I don't want to make specific predictions because it's just so hard to say what the Switch has coming to it third-party-wise. I think we'll see a lot of Japanese stuff. I'm hoping for a port of Resident Evil 7. I know a lot of people want to see a port of Final Fantasy 15. And then there are the rumors about Dark Souls 3, so I think that's a strong possibility. Then we just recently had the rumors about Call of Duty, and I think if any Western game is going to come to the Switch, that's going to be one of them. If the Switch is going to get really big third-party games, though, I hope that they spotlight those games, no pun intended, because the presentation is called a spotlight event, so yeah. But if they have really big games to show from third parties, I hope they just don't gloss over them and, throw them all into a sizzle reel. I also think we may get an announcement for the Virtual Console on the Switch, as well as the online service, the mobile app, which we don't really know that much about yet, aside from the functionality. We don't know when it's coming, and we really don't know the specifics. Hopefully they'll handle the Virtual Console well and, have a cross-buy system in place so that our purchases from the Wii U and 3DS will carry over. That's something I've talked about a lot on this channel. And I'll keep you guys posted on all that stuff. And I'll be back after Nintendo's E3 presentation to give my thoughts on what's shown there, as well as the presentation overall and how it's presented and everything. So you guys can look forward to that, as well as any new content I have coming in the meantime. So be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to us if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think we'll see from Nintendo at this year's E3. This is Foxhounder N313 signing off. God bless.